Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
The potted plant on the porch has died again? Watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday. Who knows if Sweet Lolly will show up on time. She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
Ahem.
Sweet Lolly!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation long ago. Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
this should be it.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication will be at our fingertips.
Everyone ready?
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter. Well, shall we continue?
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natland. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Well, it's the reason I came to Natlan in the first place. Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this. I'd like to cover all our bases.
All the bases. You got it.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find!
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find. Take me up! Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put the sphere down and see what...
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now. Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
Wheat Celine?
What?
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory. After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first. That is why color is the best vehicle to wield the power of memory. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here for eternity. So, be brave, my friends, and march forward!
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students. Follow me. Return to the skies! Rise like smoke! Incoming!
There are monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Commit to memory.
Fulfill our pact! Sha! Sa! Sha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Sha! Sa! Yeah!
changing blocks. You and St. Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
Silence!
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad, I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end. Return to the skies!
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye, but the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No, you may not.
What are you doing?
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat. I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place.
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat. But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye. Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me.
Even when the truth is right in front of you?
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see. Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzley. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Whitzelin was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
That's not real history.
That's a no, then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natlan's history?
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's interests.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
Everyone hold hands!
Let's move.
Share my knowledge!
Suffer the wrath of East!
The tides beckon. This is it. Put your back into it. My work. Finished. Bow your head. Can't run from death.
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natlan and Granny Eatsley. They could give Regrader a run for his Mora.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence. Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're on your own!
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it himself.
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You...
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill me?
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Wait, don't!
we? Back in the maze? Our surroundings look different, though. What did that Fatui guy do? Good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave. Let's see. Seat Lolly! Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do? The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? Why would it appear around here? You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long time, my friend.
This is no time for a reunion! The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Seatlali. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natlan. When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections. These connections are particularly strong between comrades in arms. That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and thread, and the special color was my fabric. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place like this. This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct anything within it, because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my punishment, huh?
Well, at the very least, you have a connection to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
Seatlali.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me? What I want to know is... why?
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
Citlali, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors. More specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone's memories is where the true value lies. You are fated to live a far longer life than me, Citlali. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory. When that day comes, you will understand my decision.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
Citlali, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk. Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling you're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The kind of person I could have never anticipated. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This means that, even without your tutelage, he can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide him to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal. Well, Citlali, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Citlali's voice! She's just up ahead!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Wheat Celine.
Citlali!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so... Woo! We made it out just in time! Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space. Maybe they already made a run for it.
Hello.
It's one of Maluson's employees! Quick, restrain him!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malusan was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Huh. Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
All right.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Victomisaurs! They caught Maluson!
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion. Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
My bank balance! No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Serves him right!
I know, it was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ectomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished business, remember?
Right, the special scroll! But the die is buried underneath a bunch of rubble now.
Don't worry, Witzeline's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my house. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory? I finally figured out my answer. I knew you'd want to tag along. Let's go. Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Witzeline's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
Follow me.
place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, Sipali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheatsealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color,
Just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Seat Lolly? Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits.
Well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right? The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Sweet Celine died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation. I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point. This time, though, you win, Claw. Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind. Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think? It's only been a few seconds since we made the friendship official.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Seat Lolly, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it. Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again. I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other. Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it. It'll probably take some time, though, so bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks. A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again. No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Huh?
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
Wow! The scroll is finished already! Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, traveler.
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a die derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique. From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, Yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, Traveler. You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now our duty.
All right, we'll leave that to you.
And please pass along my thanks to Granny Eastly. We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended, and it turns out he is the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing. We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Until we meet again.
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away with his boss?
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about Huitzilin. I want people outside of Natlan to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Huh! Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity, I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
Oh, thank you very much.
Another day, another drained social battery. Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House in person. But I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can!
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover. Here, just take this.
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
Forging commissions to... I'll have to finish. Let's see.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Strike a pose!
You will hear.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Witness my power!
Let the mighty be humbled!
Listen to the cries of a world reborn!
Commit it to memory!
An oversight on my part. When the tide comes in, I shall...
Look at you, damaged and alone!
I see the different waters of eons past.
This world will be reduced to ashes.
Letting great flames echo!
Time to shine!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
The forge grows cold.
You record the past and forge the future.
Whoa!
You are but another fool, chasing God's dream. Too late. It is too late.
Bow to the abyss. Be destroyed.
Take a breather.
You are loyal to the wrong master. I fight on.
Be sanctified. This world shall perish, and its ashes will fall like rain!
You chose to fight, and now you shall rest in peace.
Take care! So much remains unfinished.
Pyroclastic surge!
The flame!
You are but another fool, chasing the delusional dream. Foolish savage!
A silence fills the air.
You are loyal to the wrong master.
A blade.
Come on! Show me your courage!
My apologies.
Whirling snow!
You will hear the voice. My God.
Ugh, how annoying! So many regrets. Great names echo!
Listen to the cry of a world reborn!
There is no escape for any of you! Time to shine! Kill the echoes of the valley!
Perish, and its ashes will fall like rain!
Letting great names echo! Let's run! Bring it! I deserve it! Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley! Let the world letting brave names echo! Join me in the eternal night! I can release you from your suffering! Witness my power! Hear the echoes of the valley!
But a lie.
We should, take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit. My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Sleeping well and eating even better. Now this is the life. Exactly! Look, Paimon's tummy is so stuffed. It's all round and plump now. rest.
We've got trouble. Cut that out, it's serious. What are you doing sleeping this late? Who are you, me? Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up. We're waiting for you here.
No! Paimon's not done eating yet. Huh? Oh, good morning.
I wonder if they've eaten. Or if they've even gotten up. Maybe I should buy some snacks? Oh, don't tell me something came up on their way here.
Relax. I'm sure they're fine.
Ah, there they are.
See? Just like I said.
Moika, see Lolly! We came running as soon as we got your message.
Thank you for coming all this way. Here, have some water and catch your breath first. Well, you could certainly say that. I'll let Lolly explain.
Strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. Basically, the Wyab passed a truly shocking piece of news to me through the smoke last night. You're aware that Mawika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes? On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human. Not unlike my situation. But all in all, the title has changed hands many times. And now, the Wyab have sensed a special surge within the ley lines. A truly ancient soul is about to return to the mortal realm. His name is Xbalanque.
Xbalanque? But isn't he the very first?
Yes, that's him. The first Pyro Archon. According to legend, he was the greatest of heroes and leaders, and the one who made a deal with the ruler of death, thereby creating the rules that saved Natlan's ley lines.
Hasn't he been dead, like, a really long time? How can he be resurrected?
Even in Natlan, it's impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Still, nothing's off the table when Xbalanque is concerned. Hence why this really is something major.
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyab mistaken. We would never jest about something like this.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your abilities. Whose interpretation of the Wyab's will could we trust if not yours?
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never be modest about. But the fact I'm not wrong about this only further begs the question. Just why is Lord Xbalanque suddenly about to be resurrected now?
As you can see, Citlali's even more concerned about this than I am. Still, it's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the causes.
Mawika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all. Well, I think you know what I mean.
I do. Xbalanque's arrival will shake our nation. After all, we still don't know if he's satisfied with the outcome of this war.
Wait, do you think he'll come and find you?
Huh! Well, you can't just up and say things like that! You scared me half to death!
That's actually pretty likely. Think about it. People in the same line of work tend to have some similarities, right? Maybe all Pyroarchons share my disposition.
I don't want to meet him! I haven't really mentally prepared myself yet for such a grand occasion. Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the Traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can discuss the pilgrimage. I'm done here.
Wait! Where are you going, Citlali?
Back to bed! You have no idea how much that scared me. I was up all night. Ugh, can barely keep my eyes open. Nighty-night.
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our triumph over our suffering. Instead, it'll burn brighter than ever. So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition, promoting fair play and encouraging the personal growth of contestants. And this grand tournament will begin soon.
Ooh, that sounds awesome!
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and naturally, you're no exception. The news of Lord Xbalanque's impending resurrection may be a bombshell, but I believe that we should keep our focus on the pilgrimage.
Huh. Okay. So, not in a hurry to find him, huh?
That's right. I've already informed the tribes that we'll be hosting the next tournament right away. It'll help sweep away the shadows cast by the war. Preparing supplies, cleaning up and remodeling the competition venues, recruiting staff for logistics, moral support, and pre-tournament weather forecasting, all of that's been assigned. We need to make sure everything is completed well and on schedule first. Traveler, Paimon, you are our cherished friends and a part of our nation. I'd like to invite you to serve as special supervisors for this event.
Paimon can do it too?
Of course. On that note, my two new supervisors, would you come with me to check on the progress of each of the tribes?
Sure! We're here! This is our first stop!
Looks like someone's in a good mood.
Of course! Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time! It's only been a few days, but Paimon's back and cooler than ever!
It's nothing. We've got a long road ahead, so it's good that she's so motivated. Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm how the preparations for the pilgrimage are going.
Hold on a sec. Take a look over there! See that? Someone's fishing! It's them!
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet! How dare you treat the almighty Dragon Lord like a subhuman! If anything, I'm superhuman! Wait, no! Draconian!
Why, hello there, Ahau. And you three? What are you up to?
We're fishing, Archon. Mualani says if we're lucky, we might catch someone really special. Yeah, like that punk Shibalanke. He's such a pathetic little... Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord for some ancient fogey that you only know by name? You'll pay for this! I'll start with some chili in your water skin.
Ah, so you've heard about his impending return. Did Citlali mention that to you?
Oh no! Why is Shibalanke coming back now? Did we screw something up? We couldn't have, right? But what else could have alarmed him so much?
Wow, that sounds just like her.
To be honest, it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be possible for us to meet Lord Shibalanke, right? So, does this mean something's wrong? Hey! We've got a bite!
Help! Help! Something's pulling on me!
It's what's going to save your life! Are you having leg cramps? Help! Hold your breath for now. We'll get you out right away.
Thank you so much, everyone. Wait, why is her Archon here?
Well, would you look at that? You actually caught some people after all.
Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps might have ended our entire surfing squad. The two of us are in charge of transporting supplies. After safely delivering some of the equipment, medicine, and a few other things for the tournament, we had some time to spare, so...
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll, leave you to it then.
We'll never forget how you saved us. We know you're busy though, so no need to worry about us. We'll see you around.
Well, you gotta give it to Mualani. When she wants something to happen, then it just happens.
Then it won't be long before she reels in Shibalanke himself. Now that'll be a wonder of wonders.
I was just thinking, what if he enjoyed swimming like the rest of us? It's easy enough for anyone who loves the water to end up here, so might as well give it a try. It'd be a great chance to say hi to him. I used some commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait. He's never been to present-day Natland, so it'll all be new to him. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
And before you say anything, anything's possible. On the off chance this'll work, it's worth a try no matter how unlikely it is. Just like playing the lottery.
Well, what about you then? Given your personality, isn't your continued presence a testament to the power of friendship too?
Ha ha! She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive child. Now, witness the scorn of Kahula Hat! Ow!
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, what I need to do is check on the status of the preparations for the upcoming pilgrimage. Seems like the people of the Springs have done a great job.
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to fish after finishing all of our work. We're all done, all three of us.
Everyone at the Children of Echoes has been hard at work too. I only came here after finishing my tasks for today. It looked like everyone else was about finished too.
Now that's efficiency. I trust you. Well, looks like we won't have to make the trip to your tribes then. Everyone, this iteration of the pilgrimage holds great importance to Natlan as it is now. We must pull together and work as one, creating the best atmosphere possible for all our participants.
Sure. Don't know why you'd worry about this stuff. You're always so ready to pounce on and fight just about anything. Why, you even dare to disrespect the almighty Dragon Lord!
Remind me again, has Ahau done anything besides talk?
What are you doing to me, you son of a... hey! Let me go!
It's always a party with those three. Seems like we can check off the people of the Springs. Oh, wait, 4! No, sorry, 4.
Oh, there she is, right over there.
St. Lolly! Didn't you say you were going to get some more sleep? Why are you still here?
The chief came to me for help just now. Not like I can just ignore someone in need and go back to bed, now can I?
What? You didn't tell him that you stayed up all night?
I just told him about Shibalanke's imminent return, and told him to be prepared. There was no need to mention anything else.
Right! You've still got a reputation to maintain, huh? Can't have people thinking Granny Eatstily would lose sleep over something like this.
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. This cannot stand. And you! Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up appearances? And you too! What about you, Mawika?
No, of course not. Relax, Seat Lolly. Xbalanque was no ordinary person. He loved this land as much as we do and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death. I don't think he'll give us too hard a time.
If that's what even the two of you think, then my worrying seems even more unnecessary. All right, I get it. That's just the kind of paranoid old hag I am. That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. Or Auroron. The chief should be overseeing the preparation of the woven scrolls required for the tournament right about now. And as for Auroron, I believe he said he was going to do some handicrafts at the valley entrance.
Come on, you're making it sound like it's my first time here. Rest well and stop worrying so much. We'll discuss the tournament with Auroron.
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't go thinking that Granny Eastley doesn't like hanging out with you just because she's not around all the time.
What if I put this piece of rope here? Oh, and this wooden dummy. No? Then what about this?
No way, bro. That voice. Sounds like Auroron's talking to someone. Let's go see what he's up to. What you up to, Auroron?
Oh, hello.
Oh dear, oh dear. A bird?
No, a juvenile Cucosaurus. This one looks a little different from the others, though. Yeah, a very special look indeed.
The heck are you on about? Whoa, he's quick on his feet. That retort was instant. For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Did Paimon just say something wrong? Oh, wow. No way, bro. What the heck?
Don't worry about him. He's just... how should I describe him? No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and one of my friends. His name is Kakuku.
The heck are you on about? Is that not his name? Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kakuku picked them up after hearing them day after day. The last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kakuku were stuck in an endless back-and-forth argument. Eventually, Ahau got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you!" no matter what Kakuku said.
How unbelievably childish. No less than I'd expect of Ahau. Even I have rarely witnessed things like that.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you stay and listen to them the whole time?
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away. Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Xbalanque.
Capture, huh? A wild choice of words.
Then how about hunting for Xbalanque?
Sorry, you're trying to do what now?
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him. See, this is the trap that I made. I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. I've already told everyone that there's a trap here, so they won't get too close. See, I've even made a notice board.
Good luck catching anyone with this. And what are you planning on doing with the poor guy when you catch him anyways? Dick him in a stew?
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then I'll probably invite him to our tribe as a guest.
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, yet all of these look like a hunter's lethal handiwork.
I see. In that case, I wish you success. If you do manage to catch a wild Xbalanque, please, let me know. I'd love to come and watch the fun.
Hey, not you too!
If the real Xbalanque does show up, a trap like that won't hurt him. We all have faith in him. After all, he was the first Archon of this land.
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If he really triggers the trap, he can just sprawl out and take a nap.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here! Oh, wow. No way, bro. Well, if you got time for this, then you finished prepping for the tournament, right?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Paimon.
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have expertise in exactly neither of those, so I joined the logistics team. I provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me for the quality of my produce and even asked me about how to grow such great fruits and vegetables. I was very happy.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes, I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my childhood.
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things are going elsewhere. See you later, Auroran.
Bye, Auroran! Good luck with the... capturing Xbalanque. See you later!
So he also knows how to say goodbye. See you later then, bros.
Huh? Alright. See you later, my bros.
Oh, Moeka. Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
Shilonin? What a coincidence.
Oh, hey there, Shilonin. Did you come here for work?
Auroran. Did he sell me out? I thought I asked him to not tell anyone that I was here.
Nope, he didn't mention you at all.
That's so.
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament, and I've been wanting to ask her to make them. I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
Wow, she literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage prep progress?
Yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, Most everyone we've talked to so far has been pretty interested in Xbalanque.
Oh, Xbalanque? Did you just say Xbalanque?
Wait, have you been so busy running away that you missed the whole memo about him?
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Lolly said, then it has to be true. Everyone's reaction makes sense too. Who wouldn't want to see the first Archon?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and with their long-standing goal suddenly gone, people are feeling a little lost. I met a warrior from the People of the Springs near the Speaker's Chamber a few days ago. He spent the entire afternoon pacing around the area. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle every afternoon. But now that the crisis is resolved, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being necessary. That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right? To help everyone find a new goal?
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. It'll give us an outlet for our pent-up energy and offer a reward for the blood and sweat we've put into improving and growing. That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today and in the future.
Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. I am starting to like this new pilgrimage already. But, how do you feel, Mawika?
About Xbalanque, you mean? It's okay, I guess.
Shouldn't you be, a little more nervous? He's our nation's progenitor. You sure he's not coming to just supervise your work?
You sound like someone who's finally gotten the chance to strike back after years of oppression.
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little. It's not every day that someone who could bring you down a notch shows up.
I knew that's what you'd think. Don't worry. If the real Xbalanque does make an appearance, then naturally I have my ways to meet him.
Really? How?
No spoilers just yet. Take a guess.
Wait, you have a playful side too?
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's the side of her you've seen the most so far. But...
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always saying how awful I am.
Hey, don't just put words in my mouth like that. I've only ever said that you can be quite terrible sometimes.
Sure, whatever you say. Come on, traveler, Paimon, let's head to our next stop. Oh, and Shilonen, now that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you. I wrote down everything you need to do for the tournament.
Good night.
And she's fallen asleep just like that.
Well, she's gotta wake up eventually. Let's go. Good night, Shilonen, and sleep well. Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium full of anticipation.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's Cheska!
It's been a while. How have you been?
Great!
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old, same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much work to do lately.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well, then.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
So, how have preparations been going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation clearly. Follow me.
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts. Even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
It's you, Pyro Archon! And the heroes of Natlan, too!
Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natland? Paimon's feeling kinda shy now.
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for the pilgrimage?
That's right. Everything going well?
Please, rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here, so they've been helping out.
Coach? Oh, is Anson here too?
Hey!
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all the tasks done on time. No problem and no questions asked.
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach like student, huh, Anson? Didn't even break a sweat, you say?
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though. I doubt I can think of anything that you can't do.
Paimon agrees! In fact, after staying in Natlan for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
So you think it's something about this place?
Yeah, exactly! Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all!
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
The wind is rising. I think I hear something on the air. I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat and just let me know if you need anything.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make her so endearing. We've already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and everything is going smoothly. Well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how Shilonen's doing, it seems they're fine. No need to check up on them. So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shilonen to finish her part of the work.
Wait, so you mean we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be like?
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust. Come on, just show us the course already.
You mean this entire thing?
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's gotta be grand. Yup, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final individual battles.
Oh, you're keeping those?
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping and allows people to go all out with their skills. A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life. No one can resist such a good fight.
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. This tournament, too. It's just so... you. Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful. No problem. I'll go get ready.
Whoa, Malika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to this. Do you think that she seems a little bit different after the war and all? Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness? She seems less serious than before. More willing to just loosen up and have fun. Whoa, you heard too? So, Paimon's right, right? Oh, so that's why you called us over. It's all part of your grand plan, huh? Wait, Coach, what about Paimon? Does she not even get to be a substitute? Aw, come on!
I'm ready. Rise with the sun! Live commentary, huh? Very nice. Try and stop me! It's a piece of cake.
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah! Enemies incoming! Be
careful! Switching gears. Wrath from the skies! I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
Come on! You said you wanted to challenge people, so let them rise to the challenge! Good job, contestant! Here, have some water!
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height. Oh, good point.
It's a solid course, but, there are a number of small problems. For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also, about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction, which might cause some of them to fall if they get motion sickness. Also,
A ball launcher?
it's been a long time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun one. Want to give it a try? Thank you for agreeing to be my opponent.
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her!
Yeah.
That was a thrilling game! Paimon was on the edge of her seat!
You played well. We can play a few more rounds when we have the time. No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making things like this. Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected. Bye, see you soon!
See you soon, Coach. It's not every day I get to call Yansan that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub. My treat.
Well, okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the usual.
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Glad to see you with our new heroes, too.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Hi
there. Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before, then?
Ah, we worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
So what is the usual? Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
You two are a riot. I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time, don't you worry.
Don't worry, in the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Really? You do? Speaking of your ways, Moika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Shibalanke.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Shibalanke is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
You mean Shibalanke might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. He will. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible. Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament? After all, everyone else is just an ordinary human.
When Shibalanke ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
Huh. That's kind of like your life as Archon. You haven't lost your human side, you're just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
You're working on an autobiography?
No, I was joking. Even Xbalanque didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in it.
Then, can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure, as long as you want.
So many dishes and such huge portions, too! Paimon spies mountains of meat as well! Wowee!
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
Wait, what?
Our Archons always had a healthy appetite. Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around here, we were planning to stay in the area for a few more days anyway. See the sights and all that.
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then. All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
All right, good night! How do you feel? Want another drink? Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something sweet. Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
Lord Xbalanque is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face? Don't tell me you don't even know who Xbalanque is!
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about it. I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present, so why is he coming back now of all times?
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels usually go?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Xbalanque here, the one everyone calls the first son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanque is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
Well, you got me there. Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
And now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh, what I wouldn't give to watch.
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to get any sleep tonight.
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle. Yeah, they really do love their contests of strength here in Natlan. Alright, Paimon's done eating. Let's head back and get some sleep. Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can. Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's about to start! Oh no, we've overslept! Only a little bit, but... Okay, wash up and pack your things. We gotta go, go, go! Ah! I can't believe it! Moeka totally called it! How could we have been so careless? Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggled to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Moeka, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared.
Try and stop me! We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding!
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
I've entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are! So much air! And Paimon's stomach! Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that!
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure! Our friends are yours too!
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
Too. We won the bet! We won the bet! That's right. Pay up a how. Yeah! Pay up a how! Darn it!
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The Abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
Yeah, all right!
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah!
Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
Leave it to us! We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet!
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Xbalanque, please pass them on to me. Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Xbalanque before things kick off. Oh! Hi there, Eon-san! Are you gonna participate in the tournament? That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Xbalanque's resurrection, right? Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here? Got it, thank you! We'll keep asking around then. Huh? Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling. Woo!
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here? You... I'm not buying what you're selling.
The Traveler means it! Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Sweet Lolly. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngsters. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
Good luck then! Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
So, what was that? Ha! Thing all about? Some kind of strange ritual?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Xbalanque. To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care!
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
Hey, Kanich! Gonna take part in the tournament? Best of luck! You can do it! Where's the how, though? On a different note, have you heard anything about Lord Xbalanque? You're reliable as always, Kanich. We should go check with the others now, so we'll see you later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
One, two, three, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
Oh, hey you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss. I'll give it my all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me.
Yeah, having the right mindset is everything.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Xbalanque?
Lord Xbalanque? I don't think so. A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich, only even more so. I haven't seen anyone like that, though. So he probably hasn't passed this way.
All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as well as winning.
I will, thank you.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Moika.
Supervisors, your report, please. How are the contestants doing?
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Xbalanque...
No leads, huh? The competition is almost about to begin, and there's still no sign of him?
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off. I believe we're all warmed up. Now, take your positions. This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself. Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
All right. Ready or not, here I come!
There's Mualani, a natural sports star. She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
I've got this. This round's in the bag.
Kanichi is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No! He's speeding up!
How's he so fast?
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean? Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared from the side.
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
So annoying.
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
I yield.
Our champion has emerged, and his name is Kanichi!
Kanichi! Kanichi! That's amazing! Woohoo! Yeah, that's our Kanichi! I knew he'd win!
What? So not only is this little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too? He just has skill.
You beat me fair and square, Kanichi. People always talk about how tough you are, and now I can say for sure, they're not exaggerating. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kanichi in the final.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kanichi isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over. Yeah.
You're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Shibalanke?
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Lord Shibalanke.
Now that you mention it, where is he? Don't tell me.
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalanke then?
Ugh, just kill me now! Better death than to suffer this torture! What a joke!
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Shibalanke?
You mean, he might be Shibalanke?
Wait, I'm Shibalanke now? That's news to me.
I've got it! Lord Shibalanke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Xbalanque. Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kanich. Could he really be? Huh? What are you looking at, Moika?
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Xbalanque's power, but rather that I could not. Please, excuse me. There you are. No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Xbalanque himself.
Huh? Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Xbalanque? But he's just a kid.
Ahem.
Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord! Kahula how! Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Huh? That's Lord Xbalanque? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament. And he didn't seem very... well, Xbalanque to me.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No! This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Xbalanque for myself!
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion. Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Xbalanque is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
She's calling us! Quick, let's go! Hey, wait up!
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mawika. Lord Xbalanque, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries, it's a first for me too.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Xbalanque, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the Divine Throne to negotiate with the Ruler of Death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanque for short.
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
And these two are?
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying. And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans, and as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Citlali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayup, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode activated. Ahem. In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the Ruler of Death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time, certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home. She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
Ah, so your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We each shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future, that is, the present, so I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah, had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death, and win so much for us in the process. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules, the final executor of the plan, the one who created a miracle. Beginnings and endings, creation and change. Awika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day, like from sunrise to sunset.
A single day?
What?
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere. And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it. Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap before getting up to continue on my merry way.
This is so embarrassing.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
Well then, what's next for you?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I could actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero? Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mauika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame, burning with a passion that will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior, just like me. Surely you shall not refuse me this battle, O inheritor of my ancient name, the Burning Sun, Kiongozi Mauika.
I accept.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
What is this place?
Is this a temple of the spirit?
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been blessed by the sun?
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself, the most radiant, most important friends we could have. We have invited you here, so you may witness the clash of suns.
Huh, I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than 1/3 of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mawika?
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world. You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
Indeed, that's exactly what I've always wanted. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
No. In war, there's no time for that.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mawika. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
You jest, Lord Xbalanque. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much, just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mawika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is! Coming from you, it must be super awesome.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mawika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death. Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom. Now, take it. Though we both became Pyro-Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
Huh?
The past lives on in my memories, and will always remain my treasure. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing. Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
Mawika?
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mawika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mawika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mawika. All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit. This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this Temple of Souls.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mawika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human. Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own 2 hands.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
Huh? Mawika, where are you going?
Oh, leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Xbalanque. Doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
take him out for a ride?
You're coming too. Come on, it's time for us to live as we please. Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water? And you can stick it to the back of vehicles too? Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
Yeah, we're living good!
I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible!
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Moika!
The hands of our friends at the Children of Echoes are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by.
Sweet! Is that Ochkanatlan? Sure brings back memories.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
Paimon thinks so too! It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
You can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natlan back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun. Thank you, Moika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Moika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for coming back to see us. This meeting means a lot to me as well.
Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Shibalonke. He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
I can no longer sense Shibalonke's soul. Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it? Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving. Yes, after the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Mao Sao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yansan will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Seems like they've prepared the thing.
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Here, watch this.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
Archon! Traveler! Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Shibalonke. It was pretty time-consuming. More than well. Shibalonke, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
So the only reason Lord Shibalonke didn't win the tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events. He had many revelations during this journey, and as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Xbalanque didn't even make it that far.
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion! Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage. A toast to our champion!
Cheers!
Hey, look! The kid's awake.
Huh? Where am I?
Hello, Maosao. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame. You participated in the tournament too.
Huh? Me?
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary. Ha!
I see. I remember Lord Xbalanque, our Archon, Mauika, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant? You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I will. Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against who?
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanque.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
Wow!
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
Yeah! Amazing! What an achievement!
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah, It's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long. Of course.
Oh, right. Malika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
Hmm? No. In battle, there's no time for that, so it never crossed my mind. The night is still young. Cheers.
Everyone hold hands!
Bow your head.
Let engraved names echo!
Grow, grow, grow!
Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down.
I see everything!
Silence! not perturbed, unscathed. Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Silence!
Commit it to memory.
Bring it!
Settle down! Let the mighty be humbled! Bow your head.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Silence! Bow your head.
I see everything.
Settle down! Be sanctified.
Let engraved names echo!
This may hurt a little.
Silence! Justice is blindside. Let the mighty be humbled.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.